Aljamain Sterling and Movsar Evloev had some high-level grappling sequences. Let's take a closer look. To set up a mat return, Aljo needs to maintain this body lock and rotate so that he's facing Evloev's side. Once they're perpendicular like this, Aljo can pop his hips forward and it lifts Evloev's feet off the mat. Sterling's next objective is to establish control of Evloev's back. A critical component of back control is preventing Evloev from turning, so it's very important that Sterling has at least one point of control on both sides of Evloev's body. But look how Evloev prevents this from happening. He gets a 2-on-1 grip on Sterling's right wrist. Now, it's nearly impossible for Sterling to establish control with that hand. He also makes the space between his right thigh, ribs, and tricep very small by pulling his elbow back and bringing his knee up, making it difficult for Sterling to insert a hook. So Sterling effectively has no control of Evloev's right side. However, we can see that he has his left arm wrapped deeply across Evloev's waist, and if he shifts all of his weight to his right side, it will cause Evloev to fall down to his right hip, which can help open up space on that side to begin inserting his right leg. But Sterling releases that left arm, and now there's nothing stopping Evloev from popping his hips up and pulling him off of his back. Now Evloev has the body lock, and we can see Sterling has a wide base. And Evloev notices that Sterling has most of his weight on his heels. This makes it more difficult for Evloev to rotate around to his side to do a mat return like Aljo did, but it opens up opportunities for back trips. Because Aljo is leaning back, it's easy for Evloev to pull him backward. And notice how he puts his foot behind Aljo's right heel to block him from stepping back as he pulls him down. But the moment Sterling hits the ground, he starts to heist to set up an arm and guillotine. Now to be in a safe position, Movsar needs his head and legs on the opposite sides of Sterling's body, so we can see him push off the ground to try and leap over Aljo's legs, while Aljo uses his inside leg to block him. But once Movsar clears the legs, there's no longer a reason for Aljo to hold on to this choke and he lets go. In the last part of this sequence, we see Aljo in on a low single leg, and Evloev starts to lock up a Kimura grip on Aljo's other arm. And as Aljo falls to his back, Evloev traps his right arm. Now this might look like a crucifix position, but it's actually not, because Evloev is missing a crucial component. He never trapped Aljo's left arm between his legs, so there's nothing stopping Aljo from turning over and taking top position.